All right, y'all, I'm back because I'm supposed to be gone. Because how you leave at noon and then come back at 12:25? Like I told y'all, that was my typical broadcast. Glory be to God. Okay? But now, this is a chill live. So welcome God's children to the chill live. Like I said, y'all been wanting me to hang out with y'all, chop it up on a regular, and I just be having other things to do throughout, the weekdays. But since I do have some, it's Saturdayness. I'm like, let me come back and chop it up with y'all. I really gotta go, 'cause like I said, I need to grab me some more water, which we got. And I saw there was some food up in there made. I was just like, hold on, honey. I wanted some grits this morning. I'm like, I really was gonna ask my mama if she would make some grits, because she make the best grits. My grits don't come out the best, because I wanted some grits and eggs this morning. But I was just like, I got other things to do, so I had to get on live and stuff like that. But then when I got off the live and I went in, I saw it was grits. I was like, oh my God. God knew I wanted some grits. And I forgot to ask about the grits, but God gave me the grits. So yeah, God is good. And so I said, this is going to be the chill live. It's going to be the chill part of the live. Grab your own trees, grab your own trees, grab your own drink, mimosa, whatever the case may be. Because I'm definitely finna roll up. I gotta eat this before any animals or insects decide they want to. And I need to. I definitely need to. But yeah, even when I was talking about my last live about how God was talking about stop playing it small. Why when I go to my notifications, Zonique replying to me, leaving a comment on her channel. I'm like, okay, God, I know that's right. Now my girl Neat talking. I'm like, baby, I wonder if she responded when I was on live. Because I'm like, you never know who be on your live. You never know who you may reach. Like I said, even earlier, just the fact that I tagged Keith leaving something on my story and he saw it. And I said, God is telling you to get out of the place of shock, because that shit not blew my mind. But it was just like, what is the Mr. Keith Lee doing? Reading what I tagged him in my story, as he should. That's why I'm like, just to go to my story views and see he was there. I was just like, ooh, okay, God, don't play with you. Don't play with you. Thing about it is, now that I'm gonna smash through these grits, I don't want to leave the plate out here, because I don't want these insects and animals to think that the remnants was for them, because it ain't. But this napkin I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna throw these old napkins on there. Like I said, I don't even want this around me, because I don't want the insects, like I said, to think that I'm inviting them to my space, because that is definitely what I'm not doing. That's most certainly what I'm not doing. So yeah, now it's time to roll it. Um, I wish I brought my other iPad out here. It's not like I don't have my phone in my hand, but I'm like, I have to watch YouTube this way versus on a bigger device. If I would have just brought my other iPad out here. Corey sued for that eviction in Miami. I don't know, did anybody in my community, did y'all catch E. Kane's live? I caught it at like, it was after she was done. I said I caught it at maybe 9 o'clock this morning, and it said she streamed 2 hours ago. So I was like, she was on here about 6, 7 o'clock this morning. I started watching a little bit of it, but it was like 2 hours long. And by the time I got off live, her live had been deleted. And I'm just like, I want to see what it's about. I hope somebody screen recorded, because the comments were definitely talking about how she needed to go see a psychiatrist. I mean, the comments were not a fan of whatever happened on that live. And all I saw was her scrolling on this phone like I'm doing. So I'm like, this all I see. So what are we talking about? And I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, it's definitely deleted at this point, because when I go on her page, the live is gone. But that's why I'm just like, did anybody catch it? Because like I said, I'm nosy. I definitely want to know what happened. I definitely want to know what happened. I'm like, and let's see what else I have saved. Let me see what I have to watch in my saved videos. Because I'm like, I definitely want to see JT Cindy Cinderella trailer documentary.
And I imagine where I'm at right now would ever happen.
Absolutely.
I wasn't doing it for it not to be.
Like I said, I wasn't doing it for it not to be. I know that's right.
The person you thought you knew,
You don't.
that shit was all a lie.
What?
Everything that I've been through.
Hold on, because I wasn't expecting that. Not for her to put on, not for JT to put on this documentary. Everything you thought you knew was a lie. I could see if you say everything that you thought was wrong is one thing. But to say that it was a lie means you the liar. Because that's what I was just talking about Jasmine Cheevis. Want to sit there and talk about, I played y'all during my whole pregnancy. Y'all gullible. Y'all believe me. Why do y'all lie to people and then try to make fun? Why do y'all lie? Let's get right. Why do y'all lie to people and then gaslight people later on? Like gaslighting people, just like she said, I lied. No, she said she didn't say she lied, cause she said I played in y'all face. Y'all believe what I wanted y'all to believe about my pregnancy, but it was like we believed what you told us. Why would we think that you were lying? How would we know that you're lying? And then to make it seem like we're dumb or we're gullible. No, it was people telling you that we know that this your baby dad. That's why I'm like, what's going on here? Cause I mean, even Hallie did it. Want to play in your face and then gaslight you about it, and it's just like when we saying we see what we see, you won't just say that you lying. You just won't be accountable for the fact that you was out here lying. That's so strange. Cause I'm like, girl, now she say everything you thought you knew was a lie. I don't like that. Let me keep watching. I don't like that one bit.
I should always look inside the mirror. Goddamn, I'm that bitch.
Okay.
I said, look, every obstacle. And I should say, hope, bad. You know, I get a second chance at music.
She's saying now I get a second chance at music.
Already.
Because I was curious. I'm like, did the city girls break up because they feel their contractual obligation? Because we know there is a such thing as contractual obligation. Because if they did what I said, Glorilla, Gloss, Slim Ronnie, Aliza, Carmen, if they did what I said the 5 of those girls should have did, then I will not be mad. If they played it the Destiny's Child route, the NSYNC route, the way you're supposed to do it, you start off with a group and then branch off into your soloisms, I would not be mad at that at all. If they said we signed up to be a city girl, we signed up to give QC 3, 4, 5, however many albums the case may be, we fulfilled those obligations, and now we're going on to our solo careers. Because let's be very clear, the City Girl brand did not evolve as it should have. It really got messed up when Miami started dealing with Diddy. Because he started pulling her away to do everything that he was doing with her. Even though JT was in a relationship, JT was still doing City Girl stuff. Even on that first single, City Girl, even when you think it ain't City Girl, because she a City Girl, okay? It's just kind of like me. It's just kind of like when I start a group, like JT probably thinking, girl, I'm the one that started this group. I'm the one that said I'm a city girl. I'm the one that was looking for a young Miami. I was gonna be a city girl regardless. You just happened to fall in line, okay? That's how I feel with me. Like, baby, I was doing this group thing, you know. I'm the one that brought y'all together, you know. When I had my little college crew, Plot Crew, that's what it was called, Plot, because we was always thinking about something to do. But Plot because we was in Tallahassee, and it was the pretty ladies in Tallahassee. Like, baby, I made that up. You can't take that from me. That's why I say I know I be knowing how people be feeling, because baby, when you do some things, yeah, that's why I'm like, I wonder if it was just contractually obligated for them to be the city girls, and now they're doing their own thing. Because one thing about it, JT as a solo artist, I love JT as an artist as somebody that I love. Miami is better be lucky that she had JT, and we love JT, because I was definitely with city girls. I mean, day one, I'm like, why she picked this girl that sound like her nose stopped up? Like, I've always been, JT got this in the bag. In Miami, you getting by off looks, and that's why JT is not progressing, because of the way she looks. But it's just like I said, I like them as a solo artist for JT. And if the city girls would have evolved the way the city girls should have evolved, maybe it could have worked. My girl saying I'm really, 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 really gonna show the world who I am. That's why I'm interested to see this documentary, because I'm like, what you mean everything was a lie?
This is what Harriet Tubman fought for. Harriet Tubman freed slaves from the Underground Railroad for me to be able to hustle like this today.
Hello, like she said, this what Harriet Tubman fought for. This what Harriet Tubman freed the slaves for me to be able to come out here and hustle every day like I do. Girl, I know that's right. Mhm. That's exactly what she fought for. To freedom. No shiny crown on her head. 7/19/2024. Okay, what's today? The 13th. So what? Like next week? Next week? Okay. Oh, babe, we gotta turn this down so she get her little ad. Oh, this is a whole nother ad. This ain't even you, JT. So we're gonna off that. Oh my God, here go piece of the blog. I mean, of EK Live. Like I said, I didn't get to see the whole thing. But like I said, all I saw was she was in the car and she was on her phone. And she was just saying how she don't never need no help. She don't need no help. I feel like something happened to her car because she was waiting for something like some roadside assistance. And she was just talking about how the roadside assistance was like $200 and she didn't have $200, which I was confused because one E Kane has told us that she made $40,000 a month when she was popping her gums. And then another time, you always, like, even when she went out shopping for the kids, she was like, I got a $2,000 budget for my kids when she went shopping in like one of the latest little vlogs that we saw. So for you to say you don't have $200 for this roadside assistance and you talking about how everybody, you don't need nobody, forget family. See? Dolo with kids around. Been doing this by herself, dolo with kids around. Been put my kids' walls together, rooms together by myself with kids around. I put my whole crib together by myself with nobody's help but my kids. Which is true. Wow. That's why I'm like, what happened to the point where she just got on live and started spazzing on everybody? Like, baby, it was definitely giving my baby daddy, my family, my friends, everybody, from the mama to the baby daddy to the sisters, the brothers. I mean, from what I saw, like I said, the live was like 2 hours long and I only saw 20 minutes. Like I said, I was trying to watch it, but then I had my other things to do and I thought the live would still be there. And then like I said, by the time I get off live and I'm trying to click back on it, it's like the live has been removed. And I'm like, girl, why would you do it? But like I said, the comments was definitely giving, you need to see a therapist, you need psychiatric help, you da 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 da. And I'm just like, well, what went on that everybody is saying? Or what? Yeah, everybody in the comments is just saying this, and that's why I'm like, did somebody screen record it? Cause I'm still not seeing where something is given. She needs psychiatric help. Hold on, cause like I said, I need to roll up. So let me get my stuff without having the camera fall in the background and stuff. Hopefully I could get it. I'm like, hopefully I can get it. Oh my goodness, because I see the camera moving. But my biggest thing with E-Kane, and I've told people this before, I'm never going to give E-Kane a hard time because E-Kane reminds me of me when I was E-Kane's age. It's falling, so I mean, I guess I won't. Okay, so let me come on back so I can. Ooh, okay, maybe it can stay that way. Maybe it can stay that way and I'll just be down here. I'm not sit the fuck. Okay, maybe that'll work. But I remember being E. Kane's age. Maybe I do need to set this up because I don't be knowing how much y'all can see, and I'm not trying to do this part on the internet. But yeah, E. Kane reminds me of how I acted when I was E. Kane's age. Cause honey, when I was E. Kane's age, when I was 24, and that was a golden year for me too, baby. I was bouncing off the walls. I was acting a donkey, honey. Okay, to the point. That's why I don't give her a hard time because I remember when I was, like I said, as young as E. Kane, and I couldn't imagine being a mama. Being a mama on top of all the stuff that I was going through myself and being a mother of two. That's why I'll be like, y'all, leave that girl alone. Like, E. Kane ain't doing nothing that we have not done ourselves, okay? She is being a typical 24-year-old. Like I said, I will never give E. Kane a hard time because I remember when I was in a manic depression unknowingly. And like I said, it took for 2017 for me to be like, I'm not gonna be depressed anymore. Okay, so I can only imagine how depressed I would be trying to find my, because that's the reason why I was depressed. I was trying to find my way in life. That's why I'm like, I was being lukewarm for God. I was not being on fire for God like I was prior and like I am now. I let the world get to me. I let them bills piling up get to me. It was just like, God, I cannot do this. And yes, God said, keep it real, because that is where I went. I did come to him like that. I did come to God like, if you don't let me wake up tomorrow, I won't be mad. I really was having those thoughts, and God, and I'm so glad God kept his hand on me. I'm so glad God always had purpose for me, because even when I was doing wrong, God was still with me. He was still with me, because I remember when I dropped out of college and I'm sleeping in my car because I'm afraid to tell my parents that I've dropped out of college. So I'm sleeping in my car, and yeah, I was literally, at that point, had I been evicted? No, at that point I had not been evicted. At that point, this is before I got the job. No, this is, I had just lost the job that was paying for me to have somewhere to live. So I'm literally struggling, trying to figure things out on my own. I think at that point I was literally 18 years old, because I started college when I was 17. Like, I graduated high school at 17. 10 days later, I was shipped off to college. So me doing that, going immediately from a high school student to a college freshman, was a whirlwind of change. Having to fend for myself, especially somebody that's born and still taking care of this day, whether it's gonna be God, a parent, or a husband, child. Cause honey, honey. That's why I'm like, I don't fault E. Erica for anything that she's ever been through. Why? Cause I've been there, and I haven't even had to do it with a child. Like I said, God only knows where I would be if I had to do it with a child, because I know where I was without a child. Okay. I couldn't imagine, even to this day, I am 30 plus years old. I couldn't imagine being a parent to someone. And that's the reason why I'm not, because I just feel like I do have to have more things in life figured out before I bring a child into this earth. Why? Because that child is going to have those same questions that I had that really no one answered for me, that I had to figure out on my own. Like, plainly put, I'm like, my mom definitely did the best that she definitely did the best of her ability, because she was someone that came from nothing and had to do everything on her own. She definitely, tried to give me a life of leisure, the everything is done for you type of lifestyle. And I was watching I'm about to say the Prince of Egypt, because I was watching that too the other day, but it was not the Prince of Egypt. Coming to America, and I'm really Prince Hakeem. I'm really someone that comes from, a well-off family, but it's just like, this is not what I want for my life. I definitely want something different. So that's what I said. When I went off to college, it was just a whole new world for me. Like Hakeem said, he shredded all those superficial, materialistic things that his parents were trying to give him as a prince. Because anybody that knows me knows I grew up as Princess K. I literally, like I said, had to drop my materialistic, my superficial ways, just like a Prince Hakeem when I was watching. His parents did not understand why he wanted to go to America and find him somebody who had not been like that woman that had been raised to bark like a dog, because he said bark like a dog because he is a prince. Lisa in America was not going to be jumping on one knee and barking like a dog. But there was somebody that was around Prince Hakeem that, like she said, she was born to do this, okay? He ended up not wanting her ass, okay? See, that's why you got to do what God wants you to do and not what nobody else wants you to do. Because Akeem did what Akeem wanted to do, and he found Lisa. And I ain't watched Coming to America too, but I feel like they had a kid or something. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, I know in one, my life does it definitely resonates with Prince Akeem. Like I said, coming from a family that's well off, and you don't have to want for anything, and they looking at you like, why would you want to go live in Brooklyn in the slums in when you have a palace? You have a whole, you not a palace, cause hold on, cause I'm like, what they say is the difference between a palace and a castle. I think the castle. Okay, so a castle is made to protect. No, yes, a castle is made to protect, whereas a palace is made for the the decorations and all that kind of stuff. And yes, Prince Akeem lived in a palace. Okay, it's just like you have a whole palace, and that's why I say God has a kingdom, honey. Cause baby, baby, and he said swords with fire, just do 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 do. You can't come up in here, baby. Try if you want to. So it's just like I said, I definitely resonate with Prince Akeem in the fact that you may be given one thing, and I put that on my story too. Somebody posted the hardest piece of content that we've seen in a minute. It said, even though you fit, does not mean that you belong, because they were able to take a water bottle, and screw it into the light bulb fixture. Mind you, it fit. We saw it screw in. Did it turn on a fucking light? No, because you didn't screw in a light bulb. You screwed in a water bottle, and then the content creator started drinking out of the light bulb. And it was just like, even though that water fits inside of a light bulb, does not mean you have to drink out of a light bulb. Even though the water bottle fits inside of the light fixture, does not mean that you are to drink, or the light gonna turn on with a water bottle. It's just not gonna work like that. That's It's just not gonna happen. Sorry y'all, cause I'm like, yeah, I'm reaching over y'all and I'm crusty, child. That's what I said. I don't know why the deodorant did that. That's something I don't like, that it beat it up on me like that. And I was thinking that I got my right deodorant, my all natural deodorant, and I'm like, this is just clearly just not it. But I'm like, I don't wanna do too much. I gotta say this, I'm down to my last little bit, honey, and I don't need to do too much. Cause like I said, Saturdays, we just coming to vibe, chill, hang out, because that's what y'all be asking me to do. And like I said, I don't understand why, but I guess, ooh, I say, cause first of all, that's not your business, that's not your place. Cause y'all may be like me, you know, ain't nobody around with you, so y'all come hang out with me. Cause like I said, I'm my mom's only child, so that's that. That is that. I'm like, yeah, with me being an only child, I'm like, all I got is me, God, Jesus, and I come out here and hang out with y'all. That's why I said, grab your trees, grab your drink. I'm sorry, I'm reaching over y'all, like I said, and I know that video is pissing y'all off, like it's pissing me off too. All right, but I have to put y'all over here, because like I said, I gotta get my put my stuff back up, my smoke kit stuff back up, so I know where everything at. I'm ready to use it. Like I told y'all, it's my smoke kit right here. And I got me a basket and some water. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a really good little smoke session, because we out in nature. We are nice and shaded. It's giving. I'm finna lay down, honey. It's giving. It's giving. It's Saturday. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's why I'm like, grab your trees, grab your drink. Girl, grab a lighter. Talking about everything else, grab a lighter, Miss Honey Girl, because what you finna spark up with is not a lighter. I'm like, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that at? Boom. Boom. We got some chapstick, because we always need chapstick. We got a tube, just in case we don't finish this. We got the lighter, and we have water. Those are literally the essentials for a great session. If I had fruit, that would be even better to help stimulate and definitely take you up there. And it's also, extremely healthy. But I did have a nice little grit this morning. I definitely had some grits. I was craving some grits. I woke up like, God, I want some grits and eggs. I'm like, I hope that my mama make some grits so I can make some eggs at the least. Because like I said, my grits not the best. Hers are. Between my mom and my grandma, them grits gonna grit, honey. I love that. I love me a good grit. When it's thick, that way it stick to you to help you get thick. Ooh, but yeah, I ain't trying to get thick. Yes, I am, but I'm just saying, I ain't trying to get too big. That's what God's saying. I ain't trying to get too big. Oh, yes, it's gonna be such a great. I knew it. As I said, this would be a great pool. A great pool. That was just a starter. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. And that's why I didn't want to smoke during my what did we do this morning? Our AM yoga exercise. I didn't want to smoke because I don't want those videos to be age restricted, because that is not what God sent me here for when I'm spreading the word of God. Because God be allowing me to smoke, but I just be like, God, I don't need any of your children to take the wrong message. I be, like I said, talking about God, like, my opinion matters. Only God opinion matters. But I was just like, I don't want to smoke because I don't want YouTube to age restrict my videos, and I don't want anyone to. I don't know. I don't know, because one thing about it, God is telling me that I do have like-minded individuals over here. Y'all smoke, y'all drink, y'all parlay. We love the Lord. We do our best to be better every day. Why? Because we mirrors the people, honey. The foundation of Christianity. And that's why we are Christians. Because even a person that started Christianity, you know, the founder of Christianity, was a sinner, a big sinner. I mean, denied Jesus not once, not twice, but thrice. Child cursed him on the last time at that. But God loved him enough to know that you don't mean it, okay? God loved him enough to know that my purpose for you is my purpose for you. My calling for you is my calling for you. Your heart is my heart. Okay? That's what God does for us every day. Keep our heart, mind, posture right and together. Like I said, I'm definitely just going on and hanging out with y'all because y'all be wanting me to come out and hang out with y'all on Saturdays. And I really don't have no problem with that. But I got to figure out what's going on with E. Kane. So let's finish, y'all. Because I'm nosy.
I make my wig videos by myself. I edit my videos by myself. I shoot my videos by myself. I do everything by myself. Any fucking way.
And I remember feeling like that. I remember feeling like that. As I said, I literally just broke out of that feeling. And that's why I don't give E. Kane a hard time. That's why I don't fault her. Because what did people give up on me when I was 24? People said the things about me that they saying about her at 24. Instead of helping me. Instead of saying, but I don't know if they went through those things. Because like I said, many are called and many are called and few are chosen. So it could have just been the fact that maybe they couldn't understand where I was because God didn't make them, you know, a chosen one, or they weren't walking in their chosenness to understand where I was at. But I didn't understand why. But then again, maybe just with people being older, they didn't understand a manic depression or depression or anything like that. Because like I said, especially like my mom, who, like I said, because I grew up like Prince Akeem, no worries, anything like that. Because like I said, that's what I could definitely relate it to an analogy is coming to America with Prince Akeem. Because I grew up with Prince Akeem, and it's like I've never had to want for nothing. My mom is just like, well, what issues could you really have? And it's just like materialistically, sure, I don't have any issues, but at the same time, you done divorced my daddy. So I'm having to deal with having a divorced parent. Not only are you divorcing, but he's going somewhere else. Like, he want to be a rapper. He really doing his own thing. So I'm having to wrap my head around this kind of stuff. And then that's when I was maybe like 5, that's when I found out I had an older brother. So it's like now I'm having to come into play the fact that there are other siblings. And I thought I was my daddy's first child because that's what y'all said for the past 5 years. And to come out, y'all do a test and he got another kid. What? So it's just like I was dealing with my own things, and mind you, they may not have been financial things because, like she said, she had to grow up still in water, and I've never known what that is. Never had a light off, never had any of that. So because I grew up with the whole, like I said, Prince Akeem coming to America, pretty much type lifestyle, it's just like my parents looked at me like, what problems could you possibly have? Like I said, even my parents doing so much for me became a handicap because once I became an adult, I really didn't know what I was doing. I really felt like I was 1 year old all over again when I was 17 in college. I was like, okay, so now this is the first time that you're ever going to have to do anything in your life for the first time. You're literally starting a brand new life because you just went from spoiled princess to figure it out. And how the fuck did they expect me to do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And that's why I said I don't give E. Kane a hard time. I don't fault her for anything. Why? Because I look at my life, where I am now, where I'm going, and where I was. And like I said, that girl, she is definitely on the trajectory to greatness. Especially if we use our power for good and not evil, as I say. She is definitely on a trajectory for greatness because little does she know she's already doing God's work. Like she said, she didn't know how she became famous. She just got on YouTube. And like I said, I even posted on the community wall. That's why I'm like, tap into my community wall because I said I have been an E. Kane fan for more than I knew because she posted something. She was live on TikTok and posted her first video that made her viral. And I was like, I didn't even know this was her. It literally says that on my community wall. It literally says right here, I had no idea. I had no idea. I had no idea this was Ecan. I've always, with Big Moose apparently. So, boom. I'm like, let's make sure the sound on. Let's make it big. Y'all remember this? I know y'all remember this. I know y'all remember that. I had no idea that was E. Kane. But the fact I always loved that video, and then now that I watch her channel, that was always E. Kane, because I love how she opened up her songs. Because y'all know, like I said, my daddy was, you know what I mean, trying to be a rapper and all this other kind of stuff. Well, my mama divorced him, child, because he was still with my mama to this day, honey. They see me on the phone every day. It's, child, that's why I be wanting people with kids, because, child, the way my parents still communicate. Not like it's flirtatious or anything, but it's just like, why y'all communicating? Y'all divorced. Y'all could have stayed together if y'all was going to be talking every day. Girl, please, okay? I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm not mad at it either, because, yeah, at least my parents, still being communicative at the very least. That's the least that they could do if y'all ain't going to be together in the same household. Yeah, at the very least do that. Nah, make it a little less ghetto. Nah, but it is. I ain't going to say that. But again, bottom line is, because I'm like, damn, I'm spending a lot of time talking about Erica. I don't know why, but that's what I said. That's my girl. Oh, and also because like I was going into dog, yeah, me and my wannabe rapper girlies. I love how she opened up all her videos. See, it's KD and my life a little twisted, something, or it's girl, and sometimes and then Chris pop out like, God. God, it's like I'm forced to make them want to be together, because when I think about the fact that Chris is 32 and Kane is 24, it was just like, sir, what was you doing with that little girl anyway? And now that you done messed up that little girl life, ooh, I didn't mean to say it like that, God. That's what happens when you lie, because that is not what I meant. That's what the flesh said, because everything is done with God's consent, because he definitely had a reason for doing all these things. Okay, so hold on. Let's get the words right, God, because that's not what I meant to say. Um, because God, you want them to be together. Right. For whatever reason that God wants them to be together for, that's what he told me to say, and mind my business about it and let him do what he wants to do with his divine will. And I know that's right, honey, in each and every one of our lives. But I'm just like, child, this now 32-year-old man, got this now 24-year-old woman pregnant. And it's just like, bro, you 32. Like, I see why she be going through it, because especially for her to be 24, you can see the evolution, you can see the progress, which is why I think that live may have gotten deleted, because I'm just like, I was definitely watching that live, and now the live is gone. And we got clips, but it's the same clips that I've already seen of her just saying, I do all of this by myself. I don't see her going crazy. I don't see any of it. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand why them people, oh, you need to see a psychiatrist, oh, you need to see a therapist. I feel like those comments made her delete the video. Maybe that's why God made me watch it, and I should have left a comment like, I'll be back or something like that. Maybe that would have helped save the life. But I understand, like, once you get too many negative things and you already fighting negative demons, it can be overwhelming. And that's why God made me wait until I was able to meet any negativity, because like I said, certain things would have had me sliding down the wall in 2017 when people was telling me, oh, you don't get no views on your channel. What that man said, you have a channel that nobody watches and more videos than you got subscribers. I mean, now I see why when people actually get on, the first thing that they do is just plaster everything everybody said about them, because it's like, it's always a look at me now. Even like Cardi B, because she be the main one that get on my nerves with it. But Beyonce has done it, Dream Doll has done it. There have been so many people that, like, especially when after Beyonce had Blue and it was going back on tour, like, that first one, it was just like all that negativity y'all say about me. It's just like, but look, because I'm still getting what God has for me. But look at me now. But what now? But what about what you said? What about it? What about it? Just like we did on our Goodness Glory Live earlier, whatever we're going to call it. You got to do your work in the off season. David was able to defeat Goliath because he was already in the slingshot, just doing the bears and the lions out. Like, and this that herb that God gave me, okay? This is that medicinal herb and a white boy. Because I was, like I said, do your own research. I am not promoting smoking, but if you have done your research and God has given you the medicinals to do such, do such. But if you know your body can't, if you know your mind can't, then don't, okay? Do what God has called you to do at the bottom, at the end of the day. Like I say, only thing that you allowed to do like me is what God say, okay? Because like I said, I have my own health issues. I have my own, and God said they're not health issues. I have my own set of health conditions, is what he want me to say right now. Yeah. So you just do your research. You listen to your body, cause God is in the gut. Okay. Like I said, that first thought, or like God told me, that first thought is God. That second thought is you. That third thought is doubt. Stay with that first thought. Stay with the gut. But that's still a unlisted video that God is just telling me. He's like, girl, you ain't even made the video public yet, but it'll be public today. It will definitely be public today. It will. I want a new man. I am with him, because I'm like, I hate that I keep talking about, but it's just something so magnetic and magical about the girl. Like I said, the greatness is definitely bestowed upon her. But I'm just thinking about the fact, like she said, that was her first viral video, and I didn't even realize that was her at that time. But she was crying out to leave that man in. I want a new man. I am not messing with him. He knocked the phone out my hand. He did it again. That's something, because even like she says in her birthing videos, they were always fighting. They were fighting when she gave birth. They've been doing this. They fight, they make up. God, what happens is we need to pray for them. That's exactly what it is. I need to put in a good word with God, because God, let your will be done in both of their lives, God. Both of their lives. Because they need you. Be front and centered. Not just centered, but front and centered. Okay? I believe it's in your will, and it seems like it's in your will for them to be together. For whatever reason that you may have. And them kids look just like him. So, there's that. They just got her color. And if you want to give them one more, give them that little D. Eric that they wanted, child. You know, or whatever your will may be. But be with them. Be with them. Because I sure hope somebody was praying for me when I was going through it. Front and center, Lord, let your will be done. God, and God, please let them stop beating on each other. God, take that spirit away. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, it's because you saying because we don't have control of our emotions, and that's something that we definitely have to work on. But you know what I'm trying to say, Lord. I'm glad you know that I'm definitely praying for them to take that spirit of putting their hands on one another away. That's got to stop. For the sake of them children, maturity moving forward. I mean, just everything. Because I used to be like that. I used to love beating on somebody's son, and I hate that. And I don't even like that I could confidently say that. But as soon as my feelings got hurt, I was ready to punch you in your chest. Now I can definitely take the steps back. I'm almost at the point where I just stop give up for real. Like, especially, and I think God has got me to the point of just not giving up when stuff happens, because I've been in situations I knew it was going to happen. Because God will let me get in that situation for whatever the situation may be, and He'll definitely tell me when to leave, and I be trying to hang on. No, girl. No, girl. No, girl. Ooh, just like that last one. Ooh, like that outing I told y'all. Ooh, let me tell y'all about the outing. Okay, so, true tea. Because oh my God, I knew that outing shouldn't have. Nope, that's not true. It's not that the outing shouldn't have happened, because God let me go for the tacos. Yes, He did. You see, like I said, sometimes doing God's will will leave you hungry. But if God sends you a lifeboat, get in it. Just like you said on The Pursuit of Happiness. A man was drowning. God help me. God help me. A boat came up and said, get in. He said, no, God will save me. So the boat went on. Another boat came up and said, get in. He said, God will save me. The boat went on. Another boat came by, said, get in. He said, God will save me. Boat went on. He died. He went to heaven. He said, God, you let me drown. Why didn't you save me? God said, I sent you 3 lifeboats. Don't say I didn't help you when I sent you 3 lifeboats. You didn't get not in one of those lifeboats. So don't say nothing to me, okay? But God let me get a nice little meal out of it, because that's all that came out of it. If friendship comes out of it, that's great. And that's why God didn't make it a date, because it literally what God said it was, even when we said it before we went. It's not a date because it was not romantic. It was definitely an outing, because it probably, not even probably, it shouldn't have even been that, because of the type of person that I'm that God is unfolding this person to be. That's what it is. So with this man, because God is saying, take it back. Take it back. All right, so here we go. So I meet this man at a event that I'm at. So it's a networking event, because I'm here with my photo booth. So I meet this man at an event, like I said, that we're all at. Um, we're all having a good time. Like I said, it's a group of us collectively in the community that all are entrepreneurs, and we're all at this, networking event showcasing our businesses. So everybody's having a good time, and he and I ended up exchanging socials. From there, he's just like, let me get your phone number, because we should get drinks, or you know basically like that. We should get drinks and actually have a conversation in person versus this back and forth exchange that we're having over socials. So we exchange numbers. We talk on the phone. The conversation from the phone initially let me know that this is not something that I would really want to do. It was very stale. Like I say that, I could definitely say that confidently, and I realized that's just something in me, because I'm not a big fan of like 80s babies, and this man is an 80s baby. Like I said, because I'm an early 90s baby. Like, you could at least be born in 90. Why are you born in the 80s? Like, nobody talks about the 80s. Nobody says the best time of their life was the 80s. I have. That's why it's stale. That's why I'm like, even they just the generation. It's just nothing about it that I want to be a part of. Okay. So from that phone conversation, I just knew that it was stale. From that phone conversation, we actually never got drinks. We actually never talked about it. We went on with life. Of course, I've seen him in the city, because, like I said, we're entrepreneurs and we met in the same settings. So us being in the same settings, again, is not uncommon. Like, to this day, or even in the future, it would not be uncommon or anything at all. But okay, so I go out and I'm having a girls. I was invited out to a girls event, a girls event, and God is saying that I do have to be very transparent in what I'm saying, which is whoo, right, all right. So let's go. So I was invited out to a girls outing. Girls outing goes great. We have a good time. The girl that actually invited me out to the girls outing, I come to find out that to this day, she doesn't know that, like I said, we were supposed to, communicate and grab drinks, but she was talking to him and didn't even know that he was playing the field, basically, because that's what God was just like, baby, no, that man is gonna know. He was definitely playing the field, because it's just like, if we all hang out together and we're all like in the same networking circle, what are you doing, sir? You just sloppy. Because like, when it came to me, like I said, you exchange socials, we on the phone, you talking about going out for drinks. I'm thinking that's just with me. I'm not knowing on the back end that you're doing this with her until God put me in a predicament to where, like I said, then I found out. So from that point, I was glad we didn't go out on drinks because I was just like, honestly, y'all are probably the more same speed anyway. Because like I said, for me, you was stale, Bookie. I was just trying to do something because, I am, not a hopeless romantic because you have to be very cognizant of the words that you say, but I'm a certified lover, honey. That's what God wants me to say. I'm a certified lover. I am God's girl. I love love, okay? So I would love to have, that one person that's mine that gets me, so that's why I'm at with it, especially in my singleness. So that's just what it was. But I'm just like, if he's not for me, so what? Girl, go ahead, have fun, okay? But then more recently, like I said, this same dude, asked me out on the outing. So here we are, like I said, last week, because we went out for tacos. No, it's only Saturday, so it would have been, earlier this week we went out for tacos. But I'm just like, okay, so we are out and we are having the tacos. Mind you, like I said, I'm just sitting inside because I'm just like, he don't even know that I know that he was talking to her, and I can't wait to bring it up after that bill paid, honey. And my food is to go and go on with me, just like he said. You got food for at least 2 days. Yes, I do, honey. Yes, I do. But before I even got to the outing, I definitely put on Facebook that I had a secret that was juicier than me that I was holding in. So everybody that had secrets should have been on the one, honey. Don't think that God ain't gonna let me know, okay? I'm God's girl. Like I said, I talked to God on the main line, honey. It ain't nothing for him to let me know. He'll give me the signs. He'll give me the confirmations. He gonna be loud with it. Like I said, he gonna give me the download. That's who I'm like, baby. I'm here to God, and he's gonna give me that download, honey. So yeah, like I said, I got my tacos. I ate real good, honey. After we got them tacos, and he took me back home. So I told him, I was just like, all right, so I got a secret, baby. I laid it out there. I was just like, so what's going on with you? And he was like, what you mean? And I was just like, well, I went out with her and she was just, basically I found out that y'all two were talking, and, I want to know what's up with it. What's going on? Where do y'all stand? Because while, like I said, we're all networking friends and we are all single, okay? So it's not like we have any alliance, loyalty, anything to each other, because this is strictly business and it's nothing personal, okay? Because none of us know each other in real life. We just know each other for business purposes. So I'm like, what is it? Because it's like, if you want to be with her, go ahead and be with her. If you want to be friends with me, maybe. But my biggest thing about being with dudes is I don't like going out with dudes if you're not going to be my dude, because if my husband is out there, I want him to be able to confidently approach me without being like, well, what's going on with y'all two, and why am I out, and what am I doing with somebody? I don't even want that, baby. I'll stay inside or out, well, I'm outside, but I'll just mind my business. Put it like that. I'll mind my business by myself until, my one come and find me. Because, he who finds a wife, finds a good thing. So, when my husband find me, that's what it is. So I'm just like, what's the tea with y'all two? What is it, honey? And he's just like, well, she kind of broke things off with me. And, like I said, we're all entrepreneurs. He's like, she wants to work on her business, and I completely understand that. And I completely understand that, too. Because I've been in a predicament where I've been with someone or been talking to someone, and I've cut things off. But I was also self-sabotaging, which is more than likely what she was doing from what I know of her. So it was just like, because like I said, they're definitely suited for one another. But especially more than he and I. Like I said, because I'm not even pleased. Like I said, he's an 80s baby, and I was just like, oh, baby, you, ooh, in my mind, you 40. So, I just got to the 30s. So, I'm just like, okay. So, you say that that's what happened. While that might be true, I just don't believe that, because, like I said, we're networking friends, and she definitely be on the internet like me. She want to be in love. She want to be with somebody, So, it's just like, I just feel like he is still playing a field. And I say this because even after I talked about I got a secret and I laid it out there, and he said what he said. He was like, I'll call you when I get home. And I was like, all right, cool. So of course I'm waiting for him to call me. Not even waiting. I'm trying to see. Okay, because I really don't care. But I just care for the mark. I just care for, checks and tallies purposes of really what's going on here and putting pieces together, honey, Because even if you don't know cognizantly, I figure it out. Like I said, between me and God, we'll put them. It's like a puzzle, baby. And I love a good puzzle, whether it's crossword, word search, Sudoku, a wood card, whatever, a real picture puzzle. I love a riddle, mind game. I'm a Virgo sun, honey. I love all of that, okay? So, I'm just doing it for checks and tallies purposes. So, I got no call when he got home. But he did send me a smiley face emoji. From there, I knew that smiley face emoji was my version of a ghost or astronaut. So, I was just like, great. This is great. Because, like I said, he was stale. You playing a field, and I feel like you lying about what happened with you and that girl. But it's like, I'm not even gonna ask her because I really don't care. And if they get together, it's just so be it. But that's just what it was. Like I said, he sent me the smiley face. He didn't call. Mind you, prior to us going out on the taco day and all that kind of stuff, from the point where he was just like, I really like your vibe. I want to link up for real, because we never linked up like we were supposed to. So it's just like, I want to link up for real. And this would have had to have been last week, because like I said, this is really when I got consistent, or I'm like really getting into like doing what God wants me to do and really listening to God. Like I said, even just coming hanging and just chopping up and hanging with y'all. Y'all be telling me to come on here and do this, and I'll be like, wow, I'll be having other stuff to do. But it's Saturday, so like I said, we can hang out. We can do this on Saturdays and hopefully Sundays. But like I said, Monday through Friday, we gotta handle business. So we gotta have that balance. So here we are. And back to the story. So, because I'm like, I ain't done story times in a long time, in a minute. And I be having some stories, honey. That's why I'm like, yes, okay. So, boom. Like I said, so that would have been at least we'll say last Monday. Because like I said, if I started posting last Friday, we'll say by Monday, he's really like, I like your vibe. We really need to go, do the whole drinks thing, whatever we're doing, because we never did it. And then that Tuesday, yeah, because it would have been last Friday. And then that Tuesday, I would have been like, you say, can you treat me to tacos? Because I love Taco Tuesday. And I'm like, Bookie, because, I'm trying to, see a little something. What's going on? All right? See if we got a little something going on. Like I said, but which we don't. So then, like I said, then this Tuesday came, we went out. I told him I knew he was talking to her, what's going on about it. And then from there, I haven't heard from him. But in between then, you calling me in the morning, 7 o'clock. You chatting me throughout the day. Like you send me, like throughout the day, like I said, we going out, like I said, okay? But then, that's it. That's what I told him. What's going on with you and her? Because, baby, rip me out the plastic. I don't want nobody, man. I need my own man. Like, what's going on, okay? So, he was just like I said, he said what he said about her. But then he also said, he took her out on dates, like, plural. Like I said, all I did was a little test taco outing. And like I said, it's an outing. But he said dates. Like, he was really talking to me. Like, he cared about, like I almost got to the point where I started missing her for him. It was just like, baby, you was just talking about this girl, like... Baby, like I said, you really talking about this girl like you care about her. Like I said, I'm starting to miss her for you. You talking like you reminiscing. So that's why I was just like, I'm not even mad that he sent the little smiley face emoji. I'm glad that he knew to back off, because you can never play with me. At the bottom of the day, you can never play with God. So whatever you thought you was gonna do, you're not gonna do. But I'm just like, for the sake of her, I do hope that they're not talking because of the way he is playing the field. But if they're not talking, then that's great, because I'm like, if they are talking, I would hate that for her, because it's just like, girl, you better off being single, honey. And that's why God just say, baby, be very transparent about the outing that I went on, because I told you that was it. There was an outing, and that was the outcome of the outing. That's what this is. So it was just like, yeah, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. So yeah, now we are back to a roster of Cedo. We have just God. And with God, that is just fine. We are just fine, because, girl, I know this was not still lit and burning through my mat. I just got this. Ain't that something? Bogus as ever.
Yeah, what y'all got going on? Hanging out here. What y'all week been up to? Everybody been treating y'all right as they should be. They be out here trying to treat people right. Treat people right. Glory be to God, amen. Like I said, I'm just on the Saturday hangout. And I'm glad y'all joined. Subscribe if you love God, because he loves you. And I do too if you love him. My nails long as I can't even. I'm like, I can't even do my the way I want to. I can't even say that because, like I said, we got to be cognizant of our words, and we can definitely do all things through Christ who strengthens us. All right. So I'm like, since y'all gonna hang out with me, I'm like, what else I got that I wanna see? Oh, let's see, because it say Jim Jones making an emotional speech about Chrissy. But I'm like, you ain't married that woman? Please. Okay, so let's see. If he ain't proposing, child, why is you up here? The alarm going off. See, that's what I'm saying. If you ain't proposing, that's God. That's God. The fire alarm is going on because he know you full of shit. Burn it up. I ain't even gonna say that, God, but you could burn it up if you play with that lady. Why would you do that? It's the alarm going off because you're not proposing to this woman. Like, the alarm is really going off as he's making this woman's birthday speech. That he is not married in these umpteenth years of us knowing Jimmy and Chrissy. How old did Chrissy turn? 40? Girl, now he's talking about he lost his grandma. And he finna cry with no ring. Girl, he's still crying. I know Jimmy is lying. Because why are you doing all this hoopla with no ring? With not even a ring, baby. At this point, bring the pastor and the ceremony and the dress in the back. And they acting like he preaching. Yes, yes. He might forgive, boy. You's giving a birthday speech. And it's Nancy. I'm just gonna fast forward at this point. Because if it ain't no ring, I ain't trying to hear none of this. Okay, because I'm with Chrissy. Look how she looking at him. Because, sir, at this point, bogus as ever. He's so bogus for that. Want to sit up there and cry with no boy. I mean, at least, oh my God, at that point you should have a car. Oh my God. But then it's just like, yeah, you got another car, no wedding. Like, that's why I said at this point, bring the pastor, bring the officiant, bring the wedding officiant, have the dress in the back, Mr. I got so much money. I'm Jim Jones and I love this woman. See, that's why I'm like, Chrissy, you wasted all your time. And I hate to say it because I know she want to be with this man, but it's just like, that bad? Let's see how old Chrissy Lampkin just turned. God. She the same age as my mama, they saying. Oh my God. As a matter of fact, she older than my mama. She was born before my mama. My mama been married twice. One thing my mama gonna be married. Okay? Plus with that baby, somebody gonna help her take care of that baby being me. Cause she only got one, me. Okay? What? Chris ain't even got no kids. Not even the one that adopted. Oh my God, I'm so glad y'all ain't see this flame that just happened back here. Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Lord Jesus, the fire. Oh my God. Oh my God. That almost, I don't know what made my do that. I don't like that. Look, I don't like that. I don't like that right there. I don't like that one bit, like Secret says. But you did a good job at really not my day. And then you said you made steak. That was banquet Salisbury steak. You done fed me a TV dinner. Mashed potatoes cold as in the middle. I ain't got no more patience. What's for dessert? He done came around the corner with 2 Oreos. Hold on, man. Where the cameras at? But then the cameras never came out. All right. She did a good job at really not my day. And then you said you made steak. Was banquet Salisbury steak. I'm like, so how old is Jim Jones? He 47, so Chrissy's older than Jimmy. I guess which we always knew. Right, and it was definitely on Now or Never. Child, guess not. Guess not. Guess it's forever. Cause what? Okay. Now or Never. You were not letting that man go. She moved out, got her own place. Oh no, he was celebrating his birthday. Oh, see, I just read too fast. Cause it say about wife. They not married. Ain't no way I just did all of that. But I could be child, but I'm like, they not married. I really thought it was her birthday. So he had cancer? Cause I'm like, I didn't even pay attention. He had cancer. Joseph Guillermo Jones II. I was about to say it's the Guillermo for me, but he's clearly a second. Cause I'm like, baby, not Guillermo. Okay. Joseph Guillermo Jones II. Joseph Guillermo Jones II. I imagine his daddy said Joseph Guillermo. So that's why he looked like that. So he really is a Hispanic. Because I'm like, I don't know which one. I don't know. Would it be Latino? See, I don't know. Okay. Mr. Dipset. But either way, if they ain't married, I still stand by what I said, man. And then you said you made steak. That was banquet. Salisbury steak, huh? You done fed me a TV dinner? Mashed potatoes cold in the middle. I ain't got no more patience. What's for dessert? He done came around a quarter with 2 Oreos. Exposing cheaters with jazz. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Okay.
Hello? Hey, girl. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. Is he your boyfriend, husband? Boyfriend supposedly 4 months. Oh, he said he just moved in with you, right? No. So I'm wondering who the fuck he's living with right now. No.
I'm like, dang, well, is this a highlight? Because what we missed?
He lives in LA, but he works in San Diego. Uh-huh. And so, like, I'm going through a divorce right now, and I've been seeing him for 4 months. And my husband's about to move out of state.
So the person that he's seeing is married, but he's pretending to be single instead of just saying, He going through the same situation. Oh, but we don't know if he's married. We just know. Oh, and we finna call him. Cause girl, I might have to subscribe. That's something like I ain't never seen nothing like this.
And then you can be on the phone, just keep yourself on mute. And then whenever you can like, oh, he's calling me, girl.
Uh-oh.
Come on, mute yourself, okay?
Right.
Hello? Hey. Can you hear me? Hey, what's up?
He sound like somebody that's looking at them live.
He left, so I'm good right now. Yeah. You said what? Oh, I've only been with him for like 6 months.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty over it, honestly.
Huh?
Yeah. So how long have you been single for? For a long time?
That nigga said a long time. I mean, I ain't even say it like that.
Kids or anything?
I'm gonna say a long time.
Dang, I see. Well, we can hang out whenever I come. If you ever come back to Pasadena, let me know. Pasadena tomorrow? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow. Yeah.
Look, that's like I ain't okay, girl. Not exposing cheaters with XO Jazz.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm like, we love the original content. That's why I'm like, what God put on y'all heart? Cause I love this. That's why I'm like, not exposing cheaters with jazz.
Okay.
Okay. Like I'm gonna tap in with Miss Jazz. But I'm like, what else on my feed? Make his pockets hurt. Y'all know what I'm really loving right now? Rock your hips. I mean, I can like, hey, I'm the two bitch. Hey, that's that one. I like that one. I really like that one. I'm mad I can't figure out how to do remix YouTube music for my shorts and such. I'm gonna figure it out. We should practice right now. I'm like, let me see if YouTube will let me do it. Hopefully I don't have no issues. Oh, let's do sounds from shorts. Okay, so yeah. Ooh, but I gotta, okay, so it's gotta be this one. But do it, let me see the clips. Cause I'm like, I just want the short part of it. Okay, so here we go. You do. Rock your hips. Hey, that's a one. That's my one. That's a one. That's that one. I'm like, that's that one. I gotta do that one. I gotta do that because I'm like, yeah, I got it at this point. Like, what? Like, rock your hips. I could take yo. Don't trip. Like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, I was definitely not trying to play the game. I was definitely not trying to play the game. I'm calling the police. Central C girlfriend and exposed him for cheating. I don't even know who Central C is, child. Whoever that may be. Because he must be talking about a whole lot of nothing. I'm like, who is that? We don't even know Central C. Rock your hips. y'all. Okay, because I definitely need to finish my Instagrammy Social Awards. Yeah, are we gonna start hosting annually? Because baby, did y'all see BB Judy's Essence Festival marketing campaign with them trucks? She gave everybody them free rides, so them trucks stayed on the road, advertising Kaleidoscope. Did you see how she took over? Like she said, her city, New Orleans. I was just like, baby, I love that. I love that. I try to get in my New Orleans accent right there, because I said, baby, I love that right there, honey. Baby, you did that one right there. When you went and put them billboards up like that, and you went and took over your city, as you call it, with all them trucks and all them billboards and all that stuff that you was doing, like you said, baby, that's where you and your brand was started, baby. I love that. I said, yeah, I love this, baby. Baby, don't y'all want something like that one day? I know I do, honey. That's why I said, baby. I love this kind of stuff right here, baby. Like they say, I get my life. I live. That's right, because everybody be trying to be saying the bad stuff, like, oh, I'm weak, or I'm dead. No, we ain't none of that stuff, baby. If you need a will to live, baby, make the will your dreams, honey. Make your will to live just all that God's goodness has for you. I'm like, cause I don't even like that this lizard just is too doggone fast and over here, cause baby, where you wanna go? Cause go ahead and do it. Cause I'm like, hey, sit like this so I can watch it. I don't need no, hey, don't trip. Let the lizard do his, like, wow, like, wow. Then it would have been how, I'm a wow, for y'all, for y'all. It's Trey Gangsta, but I'm K, Big Bert, A, yay, bae, what you say? Go all day. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And so I'm like, baby, what y'all doing? What y'all doing on this good Saturday? Cleaning, cooking, preparing to do one or the other, smoking, praying, working, watching me on your TV, as y'all should be. I said, look at God. That's how I know God is real. Because when I was just looking at my metrics and all that kind of stuff, the analytics numbers on my channel, whatever the case may be, you know, you look at like the source of where, you know, people found you at, and things like that. But I was looking at where people watch me on, like, what kind of devices, whether it's a phone, whether it's a tablet or iPad, what is it, phone, tablet or iPad, computer, like a desktop computer or a laptop, TV, if you have smart TVs. And like I said, I am literally most dramatic. I am literally most talkative. I am literally biggest ego. I've always wanted my own TV show. So the fact that I have my own YouTube channel, like we said, show, and I get to have my own platform and y'all get to come hang out with me and literally watch me on y'all's TV is a dream. Because I'm like, I cannot believe, and that's why we say we got to get out of the place and shop, because I'm like, God, you really got people watching me on their TV. Like, even my friends tell me that. They pull me up and watch me on their TV. I'm like, not you watch my videos on your TV, as you should. I love that. And that's why I'm like, that's literally being in the midst of a dream for me, because I said I want to be the Black Ricky Lake. Go KD, go KD, go KD, do theme song in the background. But small steps make a big impact, because, like I said, if we got Family Feud that, you know, has seen our channel and giving us an opportunity to come on Family Feud, if we have, you know, a strong enough faithful reach that we actually reached someone like Keith Lee, I mean, nothing to it but to do it. So I said, you never know. You never know until you actually do something. And that's how you get to see the outcome, when you do it. But if you don't do it, then you definitely don't get to see the outcome. Simple as that. That was a download. And that's what I said, I always on my TV show, I'll be getting downloads. So, you know, channeling on the YouTube channel. It's quite literally amazing. And I'm glad you all get to witness it in real time because, like I said, I've always lived my life like this. And I knew that it was always my gifts. And I'm no longer, like I said, I'm no longer fearful of, being on fire for God and sharing my gift with all. That being the love of God and doing God's will. And like I said, or like God said, you definitely get to see that unfold on this channel. That's all this channel is. It is nothing but a works and acts of God. You can definitely see how He stayed with me, man, changed my life. Oh my God. We got a new identity in Christ. I'm like, we are on fire for God. Because I'm like, at this point, I would love to be known as a preacher. I used to be scared to be known as a preacher, but it's like at this point, that's literally what it should be. Like I said, I am a great steward for God. I am definitely a brand ambassador for God, baby. That's why it's definitely subscribe if you love God, because God is always on brand, honey. That's why I said faith is my niche, honey. And then we got the wellness in there for mind, body, spirit, honey. But it's definitely faith is my niche, honey. Ooh. Because, baby, I got faith. Because I know the desires of my heart. And I can't wait to share them with y'all. That's why I want y'all to share the desires of y'all heart with me so I can see what God doing in y'all life too. Because I told y'all I'm nosy. That's why I be on YouTube. I love people that share their life. I'll be sharing my life. Like I said, I was born on film. My daddy was up in there. Yeah, come on, girl. My baby. That's right. That's what I said, baby. And I just pick up where he left off until we get the camera crew and production to come do what they do. That's like, yeah, we never know. We never know what we can. But we let Jesus take the wheel. That's what we do know. We definitely let Jesus take the wheel. We let Jesus take the wheel, and we are a passenger princess to Jesus. See, look, that's exactly what it is. It's just like a boom. You hop in the car. It's like an Uber. Yes, that's the best part of it. Like when you let Jesus take the wheel, it's literally like Uber. Okay, because God is good all the time, baby, and all the time. God is good. That's why I said no matter what, I'm gonna talk about God. If I ain't got nothing else to talk about, I'm gonna talk about God. Cause He the one that made me come on here. So we definitely gonna talk about Him. That's why I'm like, y'all, yeah, chop it up in the chat. Cause honey, I've been on here for over an hour. Ain't that something? That's definitely something. Cause I'm like, I definitely gotta do baddies. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Cause I don't know. By the time I do it, it's gonna be another episode on. At this point, it's in nature ASMR. We're gonna appreciate God's natural sounds. That do not look like Kodak. They did say they clone because I'm like, that do not look like Kodak. Let me see if it sounds like him. Like, see if you doing. Oh my God. You taking forever to speak. Okay, that level 8 ass bird. We can hear Leah speak. I just don't know if this is a Kodak. Or is it a clone? Because I'm like, the first few seconds didn't look like it. Now I'm looking at a refrigerator. It said where they at. Yeah, that's what we said. Oh, it said where they at. Cause that do not look like Kodak. Oh, he falling asleep. That's what this video about. Cause tell me, baby, who do you love? God, are you for sure? Yes. Who do you love? Jesus, are you for sure? Absolutely. Who do you love? Holy Trinity, are you for sure? Absolutely. Who do you love? You would have said, are you for sure? Who do you love? God, are you for sure? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Say, who do you love? You know, Jesus, are you for sure? You heard what I said. And I'm playing, baby, get up. Okay, this romance I thought. Okay, child. Cause I'm like, dang, man, just.
Listen, when it's time to leave a person alone.
No, I fought the side chick in the mountain. And then DDG gonna make a song talking about she ain't leaving. It's just not right. Between Offset, between DDG, child, these girls be beyond me. Cause like I said, I used to put my hands on baby. I'm just, what? And I'm not finna say, like, it's not, that's why the Bible say, you know, is this stuff worth your soul? Cause it should not be an amount of money that's worth your soul for you to be staying with a man. And child, if he really got Cardi pregnant and a side chick, I would just say I'm glad it ain't me. That's what God told me to say. Shut my mouth and be glad it ain't me. Be grateful it ain't me. That's all I got to say about it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. But I want an icy. I'm like, it's toasty out here. I need some snack-a-dack, like Yia say. Young T Yia.
Okay, you guys, so I think it's safe to say that.
Girl, I was not trying to turn you on. Everything gonna play? Because that's definitely not what I'm trying to do. Child. She said I gotta get that snack-a-dack. I was about to get mad because I'm like, how do I get my channel right here? Okay. Yeah, see? Uh-huh. Look. Mm-mm-mm. So I'm gonna go for real. I feel like I have done enough hanging out with y'all today. The crazy part is, I'm gonna be back later. I'm gonna be back later. Because like I said, we're gonna do our dating recap so I can give my 2 cents as a critically acclaimed opinionated woman, honey. But, yeah, I'm like, at this point, it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna go shower and get some Slurpees. I got some content that I need to upload. And then I feel like I said, I'm coming for baddies. If not today, definitely tomorrow. But God is saying get it done today. So, a little bit later. So I know spread love with a real mouth. No give against like I feel people. It's all love. Katie, it's not happens with me. You know, dramatic. It starts so silent. People are God. Bye. Why I ain't cut off? Dramatic X will never be dramatic enough for